Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for October 23rd through November 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the Recommend a Reader Shoutout, which goes to Scorpio Spy Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Scorpio, what aren't they telling you that you don't already know, right? What they aren't telling Scorpio. All right, what aren't they telling Scorpio? All right, so we got the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, ouch, Queen of Swords, the Empress, that could be Taurus, or Aries. This could be Libra. This could be Scorpio. Wow. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. All right, let me get the little guys here. There you are. Okay, whoops. What is that? Three of Swords. Okay, interesting. All right, Scorpio. We got two fives here. We got any more fives? Two nines, two fives, 2, 3. So we got 7. We got two nines, two fives, and two threes. All right. So this is, there's been an understanding. Someone gets the bigger picture now. They understand what's really going on. And it's kind of like they're, they might be deciding what they're going to be doing about this, because things are calm, but I think they feel like they've found a missing piece of a puzzle or something. Or maybe you have, but there's some kind of awareness that's washed over somebody. Perhaps this is about realizations. All right, what's this Tower card about? What's this Tower card for Scorpio? Eight of Swords. What's this Queen of Swords about? Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords. What's this Empress card about? Okay. All right, Scorpio, you be careful. Four of Wands. What's this Two of Wands about? What's this Two of Wands about? You be careful, because Knight of Pentacles. What's this Nine of Cups? This Nine of Cups. Scorpio, this person knows exactly what they're doing. They might be telling you that, oh my gosh, I just don't know. I want this. You know, I really want us to become more secure, and I want us to start making plans together. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I know what I want, but this person, let's just say they know exactly what they're doing, and their happiness is in the pursuit and the back and forth. And this is probably somebody that's very happy to let this live online, or this is somebody that's happy with kind of things being in flux. They don't want attachments. They want what they want when they want it. So if you've just met somebody, online. And you might be getting to know each other, and they're telling you this. If you're dealing with someone in real life that is saying they're just conflicted, they don't know what they want, they don't know what to do, or they've realized a few things or what they need to do, they just don't know how to do it, or it's like they're telling you what you want to hear, like, I want this, but then here comes the kicker, I just don't know what to do, or I don't know how. That's a bunch of baloney, because they do know how. They're actually quite content. They're quite content with the way things are. When they say they don't know what to do, that's an attempt to not have to be accountable for choosing or for doing anything about what they don't, for not taking action. I don't know what to do. So then that's a pass, like, oh, okay, well then don't do anything. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to know what to do. It's okay. I get it. Everybody gets confused and sad. Are you scared? Are you scared? Ugh. What's this Three of Wands about? What's this Three of Wands? King of Wands. What's this Nine? What's this Empress about? What's this Empress about? Five of Cups. Yeah. All right, we got Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Five of Cups. It's Scorpio, enough. It's time to stop with this person. You can't anymore with this person. They're just giving you the runaround. They're fine with their situation and the way it is, and it's almost like they feel like it should buy them some brownie points or something for being confused, and I feel this certain way. They're not confused. This is strategic. They know exactly what's going on. What's this Nine of Swords? The Chariot. That could be Cancerian. This is someone that strategically positions themselves to where they're not accountable. They're involved, but they're adjacent, because there's no accountability for their involvement. So it's almost like however they involve themselves is it's with as little as commitment, involvement, connection as possible. So it's all about them and getting their needs met. And I think there's a term, I'm not going to say it, but it rhymes with luck toy. That this pretty much typifies here. It's got you stressing over the connection and feeling pretty sad and despondent about the lack of connection, the lack of feeling fulfilled with this, reaching a point where you just feel like, you know what, I've just been taken for granted and I haven't been valued, I've been disregarded, it's never been about me and getting my needs met. And because of this interaction with this person, it's now about you having to withdraw for self-care and kind of come to grips with what coulda, shoulda, woulda been. And I'm telling you, it's either going to be the pain of discipline or the pain of regret with this person. You either have some discipline and remove and disconnect and disengage, or you're going to have the pain of regret. It's not going to be, you got fives here, you got sevens, this is someone that's going to be strategically going after what they want with little risk. A lot of reward, little risk. And they want that way. They don't want connection, commitment, stability. This is someone that might say they just don't know how, and they're going to be out there trying to figure it out. To be fair, if that's really the case, like, look, I don't know if I want this. I want to date. Okay, that's fair. That's honest. Go date. But this is someone that makes it sound like they're a prison to their own indecision. They just don't know, and they got to do what feels right. And certainly anybody with, any kind of sensitivity would respect that and be like, oh, well, they just don't. He's sensitive. She's sensitive. She doesn't know what she wants. And they do too. They want to be able to leave at 2 a.m. and still do what they want the next day. They don't want to have to wake up and deal with somebody at 3 a.m. that's sick, or take the kids to school, or this or that. This is somebody that wants very low accountability or involvement. They've made a habit and a pattern out of avoiding connection and responsibility. Even if they're with somebody else, or even if they've had a series of relationships, even marriage and kids, Behind this person will be an army of people that are supporting them or have worked to uplift them or keep them in business. This is someone that just finds people to do much of their life and work for them, to where they get to be, adjacent committed or adjacent involved, where they just kind of show up for the fun stuff and then they're out the door. And meanwhile, the people that involve themselves feel disconnected, disregarded, feel like they're the ones that have come to this. I've got to make a decision about this person. You seem to be the only one affected in this connection, because they seem, like they're just perpetually in a state of needing to decide and needing to figure out. So you're the least of their worries. They've got to worry about their own life. How selfish of you to want them to worry about you and consider you. I mean, and here you are like, but I thought we really had something. Well, you know what? You're not the only one to say that with this person. There's a lot of people saying that. That's how they affect people. What else for Scorpio? So what they're not telling you, they might be telling you that, you know what, I'm confused. I don't know. I want to take my chances on this. I want to go here. I want to do this. Lots of wanting to make plans, wanting to figure this out, wanting to work towards stability. This is very similar to, I think it's Aquarius, or is it Gemini's? But they have no intention of that. This is someone that strategically avoids responsibility in relationships. What they're not telling you is, I am just fine with going from person to relationship to person to relationship to person. That's my happy spot. Hit it and quit it. In, out. Next one. That's my happy spot. It's strategic for me. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is a pattern for me, and I am very good at this. That's what they're not telling you. Nothing's going to change. I might keep doing this. I've been doing it for quite some time, and I don't intend to stop. Nobody's going to be that special to me to get me to change my ways. What else for Scorpio? Whoopsie. What's for Scorpio? Nine of Cups. Living in the moment. Happy. Happy, content. Happiness at the moment is all that matters. Just wanting easy come, easy go. Getting what I want situationally. Today I want this. Tomorrow I may want that. Who knows? But right now I'm happy. Scorpio. Change. Yep. It is time for a change, Scorpio. This person, whoever you're dealing with here, this is just somebody that, it feels kind of like it was recent. I mean, it could be somebody you know for a while, but this feels someone like you've just recently met. It might have even been online, because they're looking for somebody else online. That's where they find their people. Maybe they're just actively dating and you know the score, but then don't tell you that, I really want to be in a secure relationship, and I really want to work towards that. No, they don't. They don't. They're just having fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't tell somebody that you're this tortured soul just wanting to find balance in your life and the right person to give your resources to. Please. Just be honest. I'm going to have a lot of fun for the next 3 years, so, I'll probably enjoy you for a couple months, and then I'm going to move on. And then, you know what I mean? Like, well, let's just be honest. It's not that hard. Apparently it is. Just say. Right. Good gracious. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Yeah, this is about you needing to end this, because this person won't. They're going to keep it in flux. They're going to keep it about them. So you need to make some decision. And can I just say that it really stinks that you're the one that has to do this, because you've been besieged with probably thinking about how this is going to work. When is this person going to appreciate you? She or he just seems to take you for granted, and it's left you in a position in dire need of self-care, especially emotionally, because you're just like, well, I guess this is all that it was. It's been X amount of months, and it's like it's not gotten any better. In fact, I feel worse because I haven't got my needs met all this time. I still feel disconnected from this person. There's been no talk about moving forward. It's just easy come, easy go. It doesn't show you being on board with that here. It shows it might have been fun at first, but then after a while, it's like it takes its toll. There's no connection here. And it's like there's regret starting to set in, because there's just nothing of substance here. It's not meaningful. So it's almost like you're all on your own, having to figure all this out on your own, because this person is just going to, off they go. They're not going to stick around to deal with this. They're going to position themselves to where they're going to be unavailable. I'm working so much, or, well, I have family stuff. I got to go do this. Sorry, that's my stupid male voice. I don't know how to, do a deep one. Really? No, but this is just someone that you're just left wondering, what was all this? And they're off. That's when they disengage. When it starts to get hard, man, that's when I cut out. Really? Because that's what a 12-year-old would do. Like, what else for Scorpio? All right, Star card. I'm pretty sure that's reversed because I turn it like this. But it could not be. I'm going to check. And the Magician reversed. Oh, yeah, we got somebody who's focused on themselves. All right. Star card. I got it. Yeah, that's reversed. Okay. So we got them getting their wish. Oh, look, I did do it. I drew a little dot so I could tell if... Okay, so this is reversed. This is reversed. This would be upright. This is reversed. Okay. So this is somebody... Well, not somebody. This could be Aquarius. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Point being, this situation is about not being gratified, not getting what you want, things not working out, or plans, the best laid intentions not being seen through, carried out. There's a detour. Whatever you wanted over here, you're going to have to go all the way over here to get with this situation. Or it might not even be even you get that. You're just going to go all the way over here, and then you're going to tuck her out, and it's going to be like, it's not worth it. So either way, this is a massive detour to what you thought you wanted, what you thought you were going to get, what you had invested in emotionally, what you were hoping for. This is feeling really discouraged about this person who is not really making an effort, or who is only strategically making an effort, because at the end of the day, this person has always benefited from however they've involved themselves. There's not really much in it for you. And it's left you in profound need of self-care and readjustment, like taking some time for yourself to where you get to, where it gets to be about yourself. It gets to be about you. Getting back to doing things that you like or enjoy. Change is definitely afoot, because we got all these fives here. This is you at the crossroads going, what even was this? Like, I just can't anymore. I've got to take care of myself. This person doesn't care. They're not really involved with me. I'm involved with them, but they're not really involved with me. I've got to start looking after myself and making my own decisions, and making decisions only about me. Because this person doesn't really care either way. Whatever they have around them and who they're involved with, these situations benefit them, and the people are in service of them. This person is very good at setting up their life to where other people are doing what they want them to do, like taking care of them, basically. They don't have very many attachments or serious relationships. Like, this is someone that is just very comfortable with the way they've strategically organized their non-connected life. And there's parts of themselves that nobody knows. Like, they're very, everything about them is strategic. All right, Scorpio, you cut it off. This is, it doesn't feel like, I mean, it could, but it doesn't feel like it might be a similar situation, but I don't feel like this is there was like a 6 or 8 month run where I was reading for the same group of Scorpios. This feels different. It might still resonate, but it feels like this is someone on the dating scene online in particular that has just realized, wow, this is just another, luck joy or whatever that, well, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. So, yeah, this is about you going, nope. Nope. No. There's better out there for you, honestly, that you don't deserve this. They don't deserve you. You deserve better. They deserve exactly what they've set up for themselves, because they're going to burn through it and then be left with figuring out the next phase. So, no. And it's not going to be you. Hope this was helpful. I hope you end things and you're able to refocus on yourself. And I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.